38% of sex trafficking victims report being arrested at some point during their exploitation.
Human trafficking was something that I heard when I was growing up. The movie Taken, like where they're brought out by boat or they're enslaved and they're cuffed up and they're like dragged around from one place to another, like, and that's not always the reality of human trafficking. Now, with a sober mind and some hindsight, I know that's exactly what was happening to me.
So my early perception and misperception of what human trafficking was changed a lot once I, was involved with hundreds of interviews with trafficking survivors in the prison setting. Something changed in that period where I started seeing people for being people. And I've never talked to a kid and they say, when I grow up, I want to be a prostitute.
I thought I was my first trafficker, but in reality, I think looking back on it, like, my best friend might have been the one to groom me and actually pull me into it.
A lot of my conversations with inmates now is, between A and B, what happened in your life that got you to this point? And I think it opened my eyes up to understanding, and unless you know someone's story, you don't know why they made the choices they made or the decisions.
We just had fun together at first, and then one night he was like, my friend is stranded down in Missouri, like their car broke down and they want to get back. Let's go down there and get them. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can do that. Like at this point I'm comfortable with him. He starts beating me, like 4 states away. You've alienated me from everybody I know, anybody that cares about me. All I have is my phone. I don't have any of my money. And now you're beating me and I don't have a way to get away from you. And then next thing you know, like my phone was gone too. And he's the only one that had a phone, and we don't have any money, and I don't have any of my stuff. So he's setting up dates for me. At this point, he's pimping me.
So if the victims are not educated inside the prison of what trafficking is, the definition, a lot of them aren't even aware that they were trafficked, and they're going to fall prey when they get out and put themselves in the same circumstances all over again. The only thing of value that they have been taught their whole life is their body. And that's going to pay their way through life, or that's going to make people like them. It's hard to get through that barrier to realize that they as a person have value beyond their physical appearance or what they can offer someone physically.
I started carrying a pistol because I was tired of being abused at that point. I got caught with a pistol, and here I am. He made me feel like it was love that we had, and the whole time, like he was just like using me.
There's a certain aspect of humanity and empathy that you have to have in dealing with this population. I think some of the things missing with the Department of Corrections is resources for incarcerated people when they get out of prison. A lot of people talk a good game and they might get grants, government grants or whatever, but they really aren't doing anything to help physical survivors of human trafficking.
I've really opened my eyes to what my life was, and I think things that you guys are doing right here, like this is important. Thank you. There's hope even if you don't see it. There's places, and you're not the only one. Like there's women everywhere going through this, and even if you feel like what you're doing is your choice, other people's needs aren't more important than yours. It took me being here and being sat down and being like, wow, you have marks of it. And it just kind of confirmed everything that was in the back of my mind. Like, yeah, maybe I have.
Every day, trafficking victims are sitting behind bars, unseen and unheard, while their traffickers walk free. This project is the opportunity to change that. When we educate incarcerated individuals about trafficking, we do more than just offer them a lifeline. We uncover the truth, we give them support, and we give officers the information that they need to pursue justice for those victims. Your gift can help identify hidden victims, and your gift can put a trafficker behind bars.